quick one. Right. Okay. Not better lighting in here. Let's see. Okay, let me go ahead and go live on Facebook and Instagram. Come on now, Instagram. I am live. Greetings, greetings, greetings. How y'all doing today? How you doing? It's your girl Queen Serene in the house here on Gold Digger. Here with Gold Digger, where we generate an objective, ambitious lifestyle. Today is Making Moves Monday. Making Moves Monday. I'm here with YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. All right. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? I hope everything went well. I hope your family's good. It's important to get some things done so that you can and have some relaxed time. So I hope you got some relaxed time and got prepared yesterday for your week. If you haven't already, please join us. Now I do have a new link and I have to update it, but I'll have it updated by next Sunday. But we have an accountability call every Sunday at 8 a.m. Central Time. We had a wonderful call last week. Y'all are missing it. What moves y'all making? Because, see, we help you make those moves for the week. That's what we're doing. We are talking about what we did the following week. We are executing and moving forward to the next week, and we are executing those goals and those ambitions, those things that we want to do. We're planning our life. We're doing all of that on Sunday, right? We are using our goal digger planners. If we don't, we can get a notebook and a pen. Just do it old school, okay? But don't miss out. Don't miss out. Now, today's topic is financial constraints. Financial constraints. How I'm going to talk about ways for you to stop financial constraints. Because what I hate, especially when making goals and what I hate hearing, or I won't say I hate it, but I hear it a lot. I hear it a lot. I don't have no money. I can't afford it. I can't afford to do this. I can't afford to do that. If it's stopping you, hindering you money, your finances, if it's hindering you for completing your goal, then you don't want that goal big enough because there's no reason that it should stop you, right? And so I'm gonna help you and give you 10 ways to stop financial constraints. And these are things I talk about in my book, Gold Digger. You can go to Gold Digger, GOALDIGGA.org and get your book. Okay. I have action steps in there, sort of like when we take the action steps on Sunday. I give you action steps. You have me. You have me free 99 every Sunday for right now. Okay. Until I put a price on it, you know, because a lot of times if you don't pay, you don't pay attention, right? Don't take for granted these personal coaching calls that I have for free right now. Okay. And it will soon be a tag on it very soon. All right. However, if you eat grandfathered in, I won't say grandfathered in because first price you can get grandfathered in, right? Um, but it will be increasing once that comes. It ain't now yet, y'all. So don't worry yourself. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the veggie. The veggie. Okay. And I roll my head at all of y'all. Come on now, because there's no excuses. Money shouldn't have financial constraints shouldn't stop you from doing and gaining the things that you want out of life. Okay, that's a fact. All right, so let's start with number one. And these are things I teach in my workshop. We have a workshop coming up October. I have it scheduled for October 12th. However, I was wanting to push it to the 26th, and I got some behind the scenes things I'm going to do. So just hold on. I'm gonna update you with the place. It's going to be at a different location, and it's going to be is at a different time. I hope to still do it on the 12th, but just hold your horses. I will give you some information this week about it. Okay, where it's going to be because it has changed. Okay, some things, some scheduling didn't schedule. Okay, so I have to improvise and just do it. Just do it somewhere else. I can't just say, oh no. No, just okay. It was a miscommunication, print or mistype or whatever, or you don't have. Okay, well, all right, we'll do it somewhere else. Okay, but we're gonna make it happen. All right. Let's see. Okay, a lot of times, like I said, when you're making your goals, I should have turned the television off back there. But a lot of times when you're making your goals, a lot of things I hear is, I don't have the money. I can't afford it. Well, I'm gonna help you out today. All right. Number one, you can stop financial constraints by budgeting and financial planning. And we do that on at my workshop. I help you budget. I show you the ways that I have, and it's all in my experience. I'm not a financial guru or anything like that, but I'm giving you some tips and tricks that I've done in my life that I have implemented that has gained me some success. And you tweak it, you know, as you feel, right? Just tweak it a little bit, but I give you some tips. And so on how to budget. But why does this happen? Well, many people do not track their income and expenses. And that's the only thing I started doing. Uh as a matter of fact, I need to make a budget, gold digger budget book. Because let me tell you what I'm using right now. I had got a swag bag from InvestFest last year, not this year, because I didn't go this year. I wasn't able to go. But this is where I do my budgeting. I'm gonna open it up and show you mine. My budget. But yeah, yeah, just get a pen and paper, but a notebook. Let me not just say pen and paper because you want to be able to go back to it. And I will be coming out with a gold digger budget book. But I do have budgeting in my planner, as a matter of fact. But it's a small 1 or 2 page budget for you to list all your items, your expenses, and your credit cards and your income and things like that. It's really small, but I wanted, just like that planner, I wanted to give you more value in the book of what I'm using, right? Because a lot of us got a lot of bills and a lot of subscriptions. I said prescriptions last. I get tongue tied, but we don't track our income. We don't track our expenses and our income. It come in and it go out, and then we say we don't have it because we're not tracking. A lot of times you can, if you just tracked everything to know where your money is going, especially knowing what you have to work with, know where it's going. It's important to do that. Some action steps: you can create a realistic budget that reflects your lifestyles and priorities. Track all expenses and categorize them. That's what's in my book. Not my book, my planner, my gold digger planner. You can use tools like apps and spreadsheets to monitor spending. And I do give you tips on that in my workshop class, my gold digger workshop, which I have every quarter, y'all. Every quarter, seasonal, 4 seasons, 4 quarters. Okay. Um, Number two, emergency fund creation. A lot of you that has been following me for a long time, you know I talk about emergency fund and how much you should be saving, or you should have an emergency fund money. 6 months. You can start off with 3 months, increase it to 6 months, but I like to tell everybody have a year's worth of emergency fund, which all that means is that all your bills, because like I said, you need to track everything and all your expenses for the month. You need to times that by 12. But like I say, times three, times six when you're just beginning, but times 12, right? And then that's your emergency fund money. Okay. And set aside a portion each paycheck, just 5 to 10%. It will add up. It will add up for your emergency fund. That's just all. You don't have to just, oh, let me say this I got 200 or 300 in my budget, after paying my bills, let me put all this in it. I, I did that. I did that. But I'm not suggesting that then you're gonna go dip in it. So just put a percentage of that in there, and you just and stick to it. 5, 10%, stick to it, okay? Aim for 3 to 6 months, like I said. But like I want to encourage, over time, get that year. Because it's nothing like, if anything happens, that I'm telling you that saved me. That saved me. I had a year's worth of emergency fund money, and I say I had only because I'm building it back up. Because when my brother had his stroke, I wasn't generating any more income. I had just stopped everything, right? And came to live with him to help take care of him. And I had depleted all of those funds, and it's been a year and a half now. A year and a half. And so yeah, yeah, but it's time for a sister to build back up, okay? Um but yeah, but I am doing that, by the way. I ain't broke, okay? Because I still got that mindset of putting back, okay? But number three, debt management. Debt management. I talk about managing your debt as well. A lot of these, matter of fact, all of these things that I'm going to talk to you about, I teach I give you my true experiences and my tips in my workshops. All right, and help you also go over that gold digger planner, right? Okay, debt management. What happens? Accumulating high interest debt like credit cards and payday loans can create financial strain. And one is title loans, all them. If you've ever done that when you was broke, I've done it before, and you go get them loans and you think, hey, it's a quick fix, but what's attached to it is those high interest loans. You do better getting a loan from me. And I tell my children, they want to go get a loan. They don't want to pay me no interest, but they want to pay them some interest, right? But it'd be some high interest. Mine ain't that bad, right? Um, so list all your debts and the interest rates. So when you have those debts, like I'm saying, like I told you on number one, um, of tracking your income and your expenses, along with those expenses, check out those interest rates if you have those loans out that's reoccurring. Prioritize paying off high interest debt first. Okay, debt avalanche method, and I go over that in my workshop. The smallest debt versus the debt snowball method. Okay, or smallest debt. So the avalanche and the snowball method. You know, you know. But anyway, we talk about that. And also avoid new debt unless it's necessary. Quit going out there getting more debt. You're trying to work down this debt. Don't get any more debt. All right. Avoid any new debt, if you can. Okay. All right. Number four, and we have 10, like I stated, increase income streams. And that, I can't stress that enough. Quit living off one paycheck. You can't nobody survive, especially if you're single. You can't survive off one paycheck. Even couples can't survive off two. You got two income comes coming in and you got two incomes going out. Both of you need to increase your incomes, right? Oh, and especially one of you need to definitely increase your income. Let me not get too loud now. Relying on a single income stream can lead to financial vulnerability, right? Here's some action steps. Consider side gigs. If you know how to do hair, do some hair, right? Freelancing. If you can do a service for somebody, something that you're good at. Investing, right? Invest in something to capitalize to increase your income off investments. Okay, generating assets. Okay, use skills or hobbies to generate additional revenue. Now I talk about multiple streams of income as well, right? And that's that increasing that income. You can't, somebody, I'm broke, I can't afford it. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear you can't afford it. You pitching it, pinching and stuff. I as your coach, as your assistant, you can afford it. You just got to find the ways. You got to be creative. Be creative, okay? And I can help you do that. Like somebody, oh, I'm in the accountability call. Okay, let me assist you with ways that you can increase your income. All right, explore passive income options like stocks, rental property, and dividends. Okay, dividends is a good thing, right? Invest in some things. I know it could be risky, but so is getting your paycheck being a one income paycheck. That's really risky. Okay. Number five, live below your means. I had to tell my daughter this past, was it this weekend or last weekend? I had to say, you gotta live below you living above your means is what I told her. But we gotta start living below our means. That don't mean that you gotta act like you in poverty in a way. I mean you ain't gotta go to soup kitchens to eat or nothing like that. But you gotta kind of tone it down a little bit, okay? People often feel pressure to keep up with social standards, okay? Societal standards, leading to excessive spending. And that's what my children be doing. Okay. Now I buy nice outfits and things like that. I make, special occasion and stuff like that. I understand that. I may get my nails done, and in fact, I will be getting them done. One of my daughters, she does nails, and I told her I want some gold digger nails. For my birth, my daughter's birth anniversary is coming up, and she wants us all to have dinner at a nice restaurant. And so, that's on a special occasion. Okay, I can do that. I'll dress up, and then I'm due. Remember, I told y'all I'm due a date for myself. Oh, I got a call. I got a meeting in a minute. Oh, I got about 15 minutes, y'all. But we halfway there. But and that's gonna be my time. That meetup that I said I'm gonna start is with the family this time, but I'm gonna start the gold digger meetups like I did the Nubian Superstars Academy, and I might just combine the two. Okay, maybe. All right, but uh, some action steps: differentiate different needs from wants. And that's something that my grandchildren were learning about, and the children from the Extension Center, thanks to Miss Pat Smith. She's teaching them, and we're in a class, my grandchildren, about spending habits and knowing your wants from your needs. We got to teach the children young. We got to teach our daughters and our sons and our grandchildren. We got to teach them young. You don't want them to be in your position. I don't want them to be in my position, my position even now, but what I used to be, right? Um, but you got to differentiate your wants from your needs. You know what I mean? It's okay to get some wants, but let's take care of those needs, because the worst thing is having to borrow somebody because you some money, and you ain't got, because you ain't got your light bill and you can't pay your utilities. Okay? Pay those first before those wants. All right? Downsize where possible. And I help you do that. Downsizing, like those subscriptions, y'all. Some of us we can do it on Netflix. If you can't afford your what? If you can't afford something that's going towards your goals, get off of those different subscriptions. Let me see ways that you can do that. Okay. Practice delayed gratification. Wait before making a large purchase. And that's what I'm saying. I'll get some good things, right? All right. But let me make sure. Let me make sure, just like, I hadn't had a vehicle in a while, right? But I went ahead and purchased. My brother was getting rid of his truck and I bought it, you know? So I was like, okay, I'll take a vehicle. All right, number six, invest in financial literacy. Mhm. Education. What happens is a lack of knowledge on how money works leads to poor financial decisions. And again, that's what my children and my grandchildren, my younger ones, and they're learning about in Miss Pat class, right? Read personal finance books. They're not reading no finance books, but they're getting some general information, right? Attend seminars or take online courses. Courses. Learn about budgeting, investing, savings, and taxes. They're learning about savings too. Follow financial experts and mentors and for advice and insights. Okay. Number six, automate savings and investments. Why this happens? Failure to save regularly due to inconsistent habits and lack of discipline. You have to be disciplined. To do this, you have to be disciplined. You have to, because you know money come and money go. I'm telling you, quick, right? Action steps: set up automatic transfers from checking and savings and investment accounts. And that's something that I learned in, which book did I read for that one? I think that was in Budgetnista, her book, but it was also in a couple of other books I read too. What is that other one? But check her out on her Instagram, Budgetnista. Her book is back there. But yeah, having those automatic transfers when your income comes in, let it go to certain accounts. Let it go to that, and you have several accounts. She broke it down really well, and I do a lot of that. What she said, I just can't tell you right here. Just go get the book. Okay, go get the book. Um, let's see. Well, that's her name, Budgetnista, but what is her book called? But if you look her up, you'll see it. You'll see it on Instagram. Set up audit. Oh, I said that one. Use apps and that round up purchases and invest the spare change. Okay, let me get that spur change. Okay, contribute regularly to retirement accounts, something that is very important, especially when you're an entrepreneur. I'm looking into Roth RAs. I have someone that's working on. I had someone getting me mine started a couple of years ago, but it didn't work out. I don't know what happened to that company. It must have been. You got to really do your research. You got to do your research. For some people, they go to university and they think they know some things, and but I'm not saying that this person didn't, but yeah, just but I do have another financial advisor advising me, and also someone that's an expert. Um, of that field, well, really connected me to an expert, with that, so I can get you know that special attention that I need on that. But entrepreneurs, you have to invest in your retirement account. Let's see, number 8, set clear financial goals. Okay, lack of direction and unclear goals. Remember when we had the last week, we had unclear goals, and I was teaching you how to make have more clarity. Well, to aimless spending, we have unclear goals about our finances. Okay, and the action steps: define short-term and long-term financial goals, paying off debt, buying a house, those type of things. Break down goals into actionable steps with deadlines. Deadlines are important. Remember the SMART goals. Regular review and adjust goals as necessary. So important to do that, because what you do today, something new may come out, or a new or a new way of things doing something. One of your mentors may have a better way, you know what I mean? And then you can do something a little different. It's always okay to critique your goals. Okay, go look back at them, change them, fix them, redirect them. Avoid lifestyle inflation. As people earn more, they tend to increase their spending, and that's true. That's what you know, my daughters did. Just because you had the money, don't mean you got to go spend like that, right? Live below your means, right? Um, and the extra step when receiving raises and bonuses, keep expenses the same. And my daughter, she just got a bonus, but she worked for a very good company. And she got a really big, not I won't say bonus, but yeah, bonus or increase in pay. And boy, it's oh, substantial. Look, I can't even say it. um, Reinvest excess income into improving financial stability rather than upgrading your lifestyle, right? We don't want to, just because we earn more money don't mean we want to show it all, because I, and then that takes me to a story. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm not saying I'm the richest person in the world, not none of that. I'm not saying that, but I do my best. I do my best, right? But sometimes people will look at you because sometimes I can just throw something on and I can just go, right? And I know I tell everyone, to dress for success. That used to be my big thing. Dress for success. Always dress up, dress up. Sometimes, you're on the go, and especially when you have everything going on, I may just go. Sometime when I take my grandchildren to daycare, I may have a t-shirt on. Actually, I'm finna go work out, so I'm really just dressed down, right, in my workout gear, which might be just spandex and a t-shirt, any kind of t-shirt, because I'm finna sweat. I ain't going to the gym to look pretty and take pictures. I'm going to the gym to work out. So anyway, make a long story short, my grandson, I hadn't been reading my little notes that they give you, right, and that they give you during the day, because I just been busy, and when I get them, I just put them down. That was my fault, right? So apparently the teacher had been sending me consistent letters, notes that week. I think the ones I missed is the ones I should have looked at, right? Telling me I needed to get my grandson some tennis shoes. Put him on some tennis shoes. I like to give him them little sandals and stuff because it's easy for him to, to put on something, and he wants to act like a big boy, right? He's only 2, and so I did receive it, but I did look at this last one. Just I don't know. I look at some, I don't look at some, not because I don't want to, but anyway, as I looked at this last one, uh, it said told me to my grandson need this, this, and this. And then with the tennis shoes, she said, uh, if you cannot afford one, some. Now, mind you, my grandson has worn tennis shoes before, but he has been for the past 3 weeks wearing these sandals, two different types. And she said, if you cannot afford any, then let me know and we can help. And I was like, just because I come in there looking like a bum, and I'm just saying this in my head, just because I come and not like a bum, because I never look like a bum, but just because I came in there just, dressed down and I wasn't flashy, you know, didn't mean, doesn't mean I can't afford it. Okay. And it made me first want to, show some receipts. But then I said, oh, we ain't got to be playing no games. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, some people live below their means, right? But when it's ready for me to get spicy like it will be when I go meet Wallow, I got his book and get my book signed, baby, and with recession proof in the ATL next month. Oh, I'm gonna be flashy, all right. Okay. But I'm just saying, it's a time and a place. I used to just say dress for success all the time, but now I say, it's a time and a place. So you definitely want to make a good impression. But I guess I was just like, dang, I ain't made no good impression. Whoa, she really think. But anyway, just a story. But what's the next one? Reinvest excess income into improving. I said that one, upgrading your lifestyle. Okay, number 10, seek professional help. Why it happens, people often struggle with complex financial issues such as taxes, investment debts, and fail to ask for help. Oh, I got 2 minutes, y'all, because I got another call. And they probably gonna call me in a minute. Um, the action step: consult a financial advisor, a tax professional, or credit counselor. All right. Regular review finances with an expert. Some people don't want to show their vulnerability, especially when they're broke, or not even just saying you're broke. It's just that you're not financially stable because you're just mismanaging your money. That's all. And you need to increase your income. Not even just that, but also add some gigs in there in between. Okay, stay accountable through mentorship and financial coaching. And I got to go, guys. Thank you for joining me today here on Gold Digger, where we generate an objective and ambitious lifestyle. It's your girl, Queen Serena. I'm old. Please. Okay. Let's see. Peace, I see it. Peace, I see it. All right. In now. Okay. In stream. Because I got this call to go on. End.